Good morning students. In 7th class, I would like to explain about second lesson, okay, that is about food components. In our online classes, this is second lesson, but in your textbook, it is your first lesson, okay. So, in this lesson 2, this is our first session. Do you know what are the main food components present in a food? Present in the food or main components are main components are carbohydrate, okay, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals and roughages. These roughages are also called as fibers. Okay students, these are the main components present in our food. Daily in our daily life we take in food as you like, but in that food these all the food items include, okay, but in everyday carbohydrate content we have taken in our everyday life, okay. The best example carbohydrate containing is rice. Every day in our AP we taking rice as the food material, main food material. So in our daily life we taking carbohydrate as the major food component. Today I want to discuss about these all types of food components and different functions of these food components, okay. Carbohydrate, first of all, carbohydrate means simply the sugar molecules. Sugar molecules means the sugar which is used in tea or coffee. Am I correct? That is wrong students, that is entirely wrong. Not only that sugar, all types of sugars present in the universe, those are several categories: monosaccharides, disaccharides, polysaccharides and polysaccharides. Okay, sugars family, that means carbohydrates family is mainly divided into three categories. One is monosaccharide, another one is disaccharide, and third category is polysaccharide. The saccharide, the term saccharide indicates that sugar molecule. Student. Okay, here sugar molecule means if the saccharides number is 1. If the molecule having only single sugar molecule, it is called as monosaccharide. Mono means 1. Only one sugar molecule is present, that is called as monosaccharide. If two sugar molecules are there, that saccharides are called as disaccharides. The type of saccharides are called as disaccharides. If more than 2 or many sugar molecules combine to form a large molecule, many sugar molecules combine to form a large molecule, it is called as polysaccharide. So carbohydrate means, the simplest form of carbohydrate is CH2O. This is the basic formula of the carbohydrate. That means one carbon atom, if the carbohydrate having one carbon atom, hydrogen must be in 2. Okay, oxygen must be in 1. So tell me about some examples of carbohydrates for monosaccharides. Examples are glucose, fructose and fructose. Okay, these having the molecular formula of C6H12O6. C6H12O6. Here compare this equation with this. Okay, if C is 1, H is 2 in number. If C is 6, H is 12 in number. So when compared to carbon number, hydrogen number is doubled. And when compared to carbon and oxygen, both are in equal number. So C6 here, O6 here. Okay, this is the formula for glucose and fructose. Glucose and fructose. It is the monosaccharide. These are the monosaccharides. Monosaccharides formula C6H12O6. Disaccharides example sucrose. Okay, galactose. Sorry. Okay, sucrose and lactose. Okay, lactose. These are the disaccharides. Sucrose is a disaccharide made up of with 2 sugar molecules. Those sugar molecules nothing but glucose plus fructose can form a disaccharide to form a sucrose. Okay, I mentioned here disaccharide means 2 sugar molecules are present. What are those 2 sugar molecules? One sugar molecule is glucose, another sugar molecule is fructose. These are combinedly form a disaccharide sucrose. Okay, in our tea, making of tea or coffee, we using a sugar. Okay, that sugar nothing but sucrose. Okay, then lactose. Lactose is a combination of glucose and galactose. Glucose and galactose can form a sugar molecule lactose. It is also a disaccharide. One sugar molecule here it is glucose. Another sugar molecule is galactose. These are the 2 sugar molecules. These are both are combined to form a disaccharide called as lactose. Then polysaccharide. Polysaccharide means more number of sugar molecules. Okay, polysaccharide is also categorized into homopolysaccharide and heteropolysaccharide. Homopolysaccharide and heteropolysaccharide. Is it clear? Why these are categorized again into homo and hetero? Because if the polysaccharide made up of with many sugar molecules, all the sugar molecules are same. For example, take an example of starch. Starch is a polysaccharide. It is composed of so many glucose molecules. Okay. So starch is made up of with so many glucose molecules. Even though number is more, but all the molecules are belongs to glucose. 100 glucose molecules can form a one starch molecule. Okay, so all are glucose molecule. That's why this starch is categorized under homopolysaccharide. Homo means same type of sugar molecules can form a polysaccharide. That type of polysaccharide is called as homo. Hetero means different. So example for the heteropolysaccharide is chitin. Chitin is homopolysaccharide. It is made up of with NAM and NAG of different sugars. NAM and NAG. NAM and NAG. Okay, NAM and NAG are both are different sugar molecules. These are alternatively can form a sugar molecule that is called as heteropolysaccharide. Okay, this is about carbohydrates, monosaccharides, disaccharides and polysaccharides and their importance. Okay, what is the function of carbohydrate here is to provide energy, to provide energy to the body. Carbohydrates will occur. Okay, carbohydrates are the energy rich compounds. Next one, fats. Please note this, students. This classification is very important. Okay, here I am telling is not there in your textbook. It is your beyond the textbook, but you must learn. Okay, in your from your 7th class. Okay, to make it easy in your future studies, I am discussing here. Then fats. Fats are the highest energy rich food components. Fats are the highest energy rich food components. Fats are the highest energy rich food components, students. Food components. Okay, if one molecule of fat will burn, it can release the energy of 0.9 calories of energy. 0.9 calories of energy. But carbohydrate, one molecule of carbohydrate can release 0.4 calories of energy. So when compared to all the food items, all the food components, fat can release more energy. When compared to all the food components. Second highest is carbohydrate, can release 0.4 calories for one molecule. Okay, sorry, here it is not the 0.9, not the 0.4, it is about 9 calories, it is about 4 calories. It is about 9 calories and it is about 4 calories. Then after, what is meant by fat? Fats are also called as lipids. Okay, fats are biologically called as lipids. What are the sources of lipids? Are oils, ghee, okay, and then pulses oils, sunflower oil, etc. Next, fish cod liver oil. Fish cod liver oil also having fat. All types of oil, not only these oils, all types of oils having the food components, that is fats. Okay, fats are also called as lipids. So fats are having simplest forms. These simplest forms are called as triacyl glycerols. Triacyl glycerols are the simplest forms of fats. Triacyl acyl glycerols are the simplest forms of fats. Okay. Okay, this is the basic formula of the fat. This is the basic formula of the fat. Fat is nothing but triacyl glycerol. Triacyl glycerol. Okay, here R indicates that functional group, that is ester. That is ester. Okay. Then fats are the highest energy proteins. Fats are also divided into essential fatty acids and non-essential fatty acids. Okay, essential fatty acids are this need is more for our body development. Non-essential fatty acids are this need is less. This need is less to the our body development. Okay, fats are also categorized into saturated or unsaturated. What is meant by saturated and unsaturated fatty acid here? Fatty acid here is if the fatty acid having single bonds in its structure, it is called as saturated fatty acid. That means carbon, in between carbon to carbon only single bond is present. The type is called as saturated. If double bonds or triple bonds are present, those types are called as okay, unsaturated. Here double bond, triple bond. Along with the double bond and triple bond, single bonds are also present, but along with the single bonds there are double bonds, triple bonds present. The type of fatty acid is called as unsaturated fatty acid. So, in digestion, unsaturated fatty acid will take more time. Fats take more time to digest in digestion process, but when compared to saturated, unsaturated fatty acid take more time, okay, for digestion. Why? Because these having double bonds and triple bonds. So, after breaking of these bonds only, the digestion is free, but here only single bonds are there. So, the digestion process is very simple when compared to unsaturated fatty acids. This is about fats. Next one, proteins. Okay, proteins are called as building blocks of our flesh. Okay, so proteins mainly involved in growth and development of an organism. Growth and development of an organism. Okay, so with these proteins only our body will constructed. This flesh is made up of with the proteins. So these proteins are mainly involved in growth and the development of the organism. organism. Okay, proteins are mainly synthesized by amino acids. Okay, carbohydrates are synthesized by, okay, these forms. Fats are synthesized by triacyl glycerols. Okay, proteins are made up of with amino acids, Here amino means NH3, ammonia. It is also called as amino. Okay, acid means COOH group. Acid means COOH. So the molecule which is having both ammonia and acid group, those are called as amino acid. So these hundreds of amino acids, thousands of amino acids can form a single protein or several proteins. So protein formation is like that, COOH and NH3. Okay, here one bond is present, that's why NH2 OH. Okay, another carbo. Here you can see the bond between acid group, that is COOH, and amino group, that is NH3. Okay, by removing one molecule, that is H2O. Here OH and here H molecule will remove, as water molecule, that is H2O, can form a bond. Okay, this bond is amide bond. Okay, so amino acids, this is one amino acid and this is another amino acid. Two amino acids are combinedly form a protein. This overall it is a protein. Okay, it is about a protein. Next one, vitamins. Okay, building blocks of the protein are amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of the proteins. Why? Because proteins are made up of with amino acids. Then after, vitamins. Okay, vitamins are categorized into two types. One is water soluble means they can soluble easily in the water, those are called as water soluble, and fat soluble. Some vitamins are fat soluble. Vitamins are divided into two categories, water soluble and fat soluble vitamins. What are the water soluble vitamins here? B complex vitamins and C vitamin or vitamin, anything you want. Fat soluble vitamins are A vitamin, D vitamin, E vitamin and K vitamin. These are the fat soluble vitamins. Okay, B complex and C vitamin are the water soluble vitamins. A vitamin, D vitamin, E vitamin and K vitamin are the fat soluble vitamins. Okay, so what is the chemical formula for A, D, E, K? Are retinol. Okay, retinol. Chemical formula of A vitamin is retinol. D vitamin is calciferol. E vitamin is tocopherol, tocopherol. K vitamin is phylloquinone, K vitamin is phylloquinone, phylloquinone. These are the chemical formulas for fat soluble vitamin: A vitamin, D vitamin, E vitamin and K vitamin. Okay, what are the sources of A vitamin? Is leafy green vegetables. Okay, leafy green vegetables. D vitamin is milk and egg, milk and egg. E vitamin also from meat and leafy vegetables, leafy vegetables. K vitamin is from pulses, pulses and some vegetables, some vegetables. Okay, these are the sources of vitamins. Next, I mentioned here as B complex, B complex. What is B complex here? Because so many number of vitamins are there in case of B complex. So, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, okay, vitamin B3, B5, B7, B9 and B12. These are the vitamins present in the B complex. So, due to presence of number of vitamins here, B complex, it is named as B complex. Okay, then the chemical name for B1 is thiamine, thiamine. B2 is riboflavin, riboflavin. B3 is B5 is pantothenic acid, pantothenic acid. Okay, here another vitamin B6 is also present. B6 is pyridoxine, pyridoxine. B7 is biotin, biotin. B9 is folic acid, folic acid and B12 is cyanocobalamin, cyanocobalamin. Okay, then cyanocobalamin, cyanocobalamin. Okay, B5 is niacin, B5 is niacin. Please note these students, the chemical names for vitamins. And C vitamin chemical name is ascorbic acid, ascorbic acid, ascorbic acid. Okay, retinol, calciferol, tocopherol, phylloquinone. C vitamin is ascorbic acid, B complex. B1 is thiamine, B2 riboflavin, B3 niacin, B5 pantothenic acid, B6 pyridoxine, B7 biotin, B9 folic acid and B12 cyanocobalamin. Okay, then after minerals, minerals are important food component but essential food component which requirement is very low, very low. So, very small amount of minerals are needed for our body, So, only less amount is enough for our body. So, these minerals are included under micronutrients, okay, micronutrients. This is about, okay, in our next class we will discuss about roughages and fibers and other concepts in this lesson. Students, thank you, keep watching and please note these points. Thank you.